A quick little warning and disclaimer, this video will contain spoilers up to Stormblood. If you haven't played any ARR or Heavensward at all, there's just gonna be spoilers. I will talk about it regardless. It's just a general warning. Well, hello fellow sprouts and mentors or just curious warriors of light. Welcome to my little sprout first reaction to Shadowbringers. My name is Orio, and in some way, I have managed to avoid almost all spoilers about Shadowbringers expansion that everyone and their grandma has been raving about. So, I figured I'd make a small little series recording my reaction to the expansion. So, first of all, we have started at the pure end of Stormblood. After taking back Alamigo, we are presented with this guy to try and find literal underwater treasure to help aid the reconstruction procedures. If it actually impacts something later down the line, I'm not entirely sure, but hey, you know what? Gotta keep things light before you know, oh, hey, look, good old rebellion. Ah, yes, good old Raban coming in and saving the day. We do love Raban in this household. I mean, come on, like, look at him. Look at him. We love Raban. 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, Fedora. I don't know which one. Fedora. Her. Everyone wants her dead, but it'd be a little bit, I feel like, in my honest opinion, I feel like it would have been too nice of a punishment for her. Girl literally sent her soldier to death, to a death march, and last expansion, so really, But hey, you know, look, a tragic backstory, and oh boy, the young and impressioned Fedora, and she's gonna her name is now Fedora. And oh, yep, there's the villain arc. Yep, nothing like a good antagonist with a real sad backstory of why they hate the world so much. Hey, I mean, it is a good reason to start their revenge, I guess, you know? You do you, hun. You do you. Though I do like how they're revealing her backstory after the expansion is done. Like, oop, the villain has a backstory now. Like, before she was just the antagonist, and now she has like plot. Cause like in like most games, it's like they reveal like, oh my god, here's a tragic backstory of the villain. Oh my god, and then you fight them. They're like, no, fight her first. Yeah, and then you get the tragic backstory afterwards. I mean, you know. Oh boy. Oh, look, big fat plot. Hi, plus, hi, ma'am. Please save me. I'm sorry, I called you basic. I mean, oh, wait. Okay, low-key, that actually kinda hurts, bro. What is this? What?
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
Oh.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Oh. God, I think this part made me tear up so much, because it, like, she went from fighting to, like, enacting a revenge / a point at, like, the cost of so many lives, and to changing to fighting to protect those very lives, and I don't think she ever expected in her life to ever be thanked for what she did. She knew what she was going down was going to be a very tough path, and she just knew she was never going to be like thanked or anything. She didn't want it, because like she was mad at the world. But then this whole scene where she finally gets thanked for something, it's just, oh god, ow. I digress, but ouch. Okay, we're done with her for now. Okay, time to move on to Sultana. God, last time we were summoned here, she was bloody fucking poisoned. Oh god. Actually, yeah, you know what? Why isn't Robon staying? That's BS and we all know it. You know what? Thank you, Nanamo. Thank you. We appreciate a queen doing her job. 10 out of 10. Oh my god.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Shah. Rabon!
Your Grace!
Wait. Actually, this is a really cute backstory. What is this? Why didn't we get this in, like, ARR? Like, it would explain a lot. Like, where is this backstory in ARR? Then again, actually, I think if it was an ARR, I probably wouldn't have been paying attention. So, you know, I'm kind of glad they saved it till now, because I really wasn't paying attention to ARR. But let's be honest, who is anyways?
You have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last. Long live the Sultana, and long live Uldar!
Oh my god.
Let's talk about Nanamo. Like, I really do love her scene. I really love how, like, the post-patch quest has literally built her up as a character as a full, because it's just like, she is aware of her naivety, she is aware of all her shortcomings, but she's just so nice. I don't know how to explain it, but she knows that in order to let Robon go, she needs to be able to support herself, and she needs to be able to stand up for herself in order to let him go so that he can go without worry. And so she's pushing herself, going through all of this, like, pretty much she's facing her weakness because she knows she's naive, she's young. Like, it's not her fault, she's young. She's like, her parents had, like, got into a tragic accident, and she's young, she's forced into a power position, and she doesn't know anything. But when, like, Robon literally helps her and is the most trusted confidant, he can't always be there for her, and she knows that. And the way that she's trying to push herself to become somebody that can stand on her own feet in order to let him go is, like, honestly, like, the best, the most caring way she can show that she cares. And I really, honestly, that's so good. I love that so much. And it's not easy. She's literally going to this guy that literally poisoned her all, and, like, at the end of ARR, like, do you want to go back to the person that poisoned you and ask for advice? Heck no, I don't think so. I wouldn't do it. But yet here she is doing it for the better good. And honestly, I just love Nanamo. 10 out of 10. With 10 out of 10. Perfect. Love her. Aww. This is actually such a nice scene. I'm actually glad that they decided to keep Robon and Alamigo. Like, as much as, like, Lise wanted to be there, like, the whole world was building up Robon as, like, the Alamigo representative. Like, if he wasn't there, I feel like this, you gotta change your writing somehow. Like, you cannot not have Robon and Alamigo. Like, though this is, like, really good character development for both Nanamo and, like, Robon in general. Like, I feel like this is a really good plot point. Like, this is, I feel like, how Stormblood should have been. The whole thing about, like, they should have just made Robon the main character for Stormblood. I'm not gonna lie, because his whole struggle was, like, pretty much trying to get back his homeland too, and then it was, like, building up from ARR for him to, like, for him to get it back. And then if they had Robon and Ilbrid as, like, those polar opposites, where Ilbrid was the one that was so obsessive about it, and to a point where he was willing to commit crime, while Robon was the more, like, he's sad about it, he wants to get it back, but he doesn't want to do it at the cost of everything, right? If they showed that polar opposite all of Stormblood, I feel like it would have been a more, like, impactful expansion. Lise is okay. Like, she's Okay. But that is my honest opinion. But overall, I really do like the post-patch quest, this like whole section of just like in the one post-patch quest of just building up Nanamo, to build up to her as her own character, standing up for herself, not letting her fears or insecurities or being like, I gotta use everybody at my own disposal in order to do the things that I gotta do for this nation. I'm like, I love her. 10 out of 10. She's a queen. Love her. And then Ramban is being like, but I have duty. But she's like, oh, hell no, bro. Your duty is for your hometown as we all know it. And it's 10 out of 10. It's so good. They've been each other's support for so long. But then now that the whole plot has like come out, now it's like they're separate, but they're still gonna be each other's support. Like, it's still good. It's so good. I do really, really like this whole section right here. This is really good. In conclusion, I really like this first post-patch quest, like straight out of Stormblood. I think I liked it a lot more than actually the whole extension of Stormblood. But I really do like these characters. These were my favorite characters, I think, out of all of Stormblood. So honestly, I think that's probably why I like it so much. But honestly, I'm very excited for the next few post-patch quests. I wonder how it's gonna go. I do really like it. We have that little scene with Gosetsu and Yotsuya. So let's see what happens.